know.
Hey folks, Dave Olney here. This is You Never Know. It's summer, it's hot, and I'm sure you've noticed that. Okay, so what's coming up? Tune in on Tuesdays from 11 till noon Central Time. Noon Central Time. And this is going to be a good one this Tuesday. I got a special thing. So you should tune in. 11, okay? Free Fall with David Olney on WXNA radio on your dial at 101.5 FM. Streaming live online at, get this, WXNAFM.org. There'll be a test afterwards. So you want to, okay? 2/3 of your grade is riding on this one. Taking this week off at the 4 out of 5 Wednesdays happy hour residency, but we'll be back at the 5 spot in Nashville with music from 6 to 8 p.m. on Wednesday, August 24th. So this coming Wednesday, Scott Miller is going to be there, so that'll be a good show. This Saturday, August 20th, the Nashville Shakespeare's Festival's The Comedy of Errors opening night at Nashville's Centennial Park Bandshell. And yeah, I'm all over that thing. Singing, dancing. Oh, look out! Okay. Shows run through late September, plus the first weekend of October in Franklin, Tennessee. Visit davidolney.com for all things David Olney. Okay, I forgot to show you this last week. This is Bill Jackson. He did it a while back, but it's just coming out in the States. And he wrote Something in Blue that I recorded. But I mean, that's not the only reason why you should be interested in this. He's from Australia. And this was produced by Thomm, Jutz, and Bill Jackson is really good. And yeah, so I'm just reading the songs that are in the back here. I've forgotten how good this CD is. Okay, there's the poster from a Mark Garking production. Okay. Anything else? I got this CD. You know the Harlem Globetrotters. You know, when they come out and do their warm-ups before they play a game, they do it to Sweet Georgia Brown. There's this particular version that they do it to, and it's done by this, God, what's his name? Bones, Mr. Bones or something, and his Shadows. I don't have the CD with me. I'll be talking about this forever. But I got a CD of his, and it's the most amazing thing. This guy plays the bones, but the main thing he does is like whistle. It's like unbelievable whistling. It's like classical music. It's the most amazing thing. Sometimes I think, we think too much about people like Einstein, or think that, these genius people, Beethoven or something like that, or Duke Ellington or something. Maybe all of civilization was pointing toward this guy playing the bones and whistling, because it sure is good. Okay, so there's that. So that's what I've been thinking about. Brother Bones and His Shadows. Go on Amazon, go on iTunes, go wherever you must go, but get this CD. It's fantastic. Okay, this is another CD. This is called Predicting the Past, and it was the part Predicting the Past. It's 2 CDs, and the half of it is produced by Paul Burch. We did a CD over at his place. I wanted to do a song from that called what's it called? What is this called? Smoke on Ice. Okay. got a $1 million smile. She's got her own kind of style. She's a real Cleopatra, motivating down the night. Ain't that nice? She's smoke on ice. Smoke on ice. Well, she's a nickel and a dime. She's the perfect crime. And I believe she's seen it all, at least half of the time. She's white on rice. She's smoke on ice. Smoke on ice. Well, she's a candle in the wind. She's a whistle in the dark. She's a slug of gin. She's a tick of the clock. Going once, going twice. She's smoke on ice. Smoke on ice. She ain't a bargain, she's a steal. She's a roulette wheel. Well, she's a joker at the bottom of a dirty double deal. She's loaded dice. She's smoke on ice. Smoke on ice. Well, she's a candle in the wind. She's a whistle in the dark. She's a slug of gin. She's a tick of the clock. If she's once, she's twice. She's smoke on ice. Ain't that nice? She's smoke on ice. Smoke on ice. Smoke on ice. Smoke on ice. All right, Smoke on Ice, written some years back, and originally it was all I got a $1 million smile, and then I couldn't work that out. And it's much better with she's got a $1 million smile, because then you can get all that Cleopatra stuff in. If I say I and say Cleopatra, it gets weird. Which reminds me, I've been reading this thing about translations. Okay, there was this movie a few years back, had Alec Baldwin and Meryl Streep in it, and it's called It's Complicated. And it's about this couple that was married. I guess they had 3 kids, then they got divorced, then they remarry other people, and but they run into each other somewhere. I never saw the movie, I've just been reading about it. And they have an affair. So they're, and it's complicated. And that's the last line of the movie, evidently. Alec Baldwin says, it's complicated. All right, so they're going to put this movie out in France. And the way you would, if you translated it's complicated literally, it would be, how do you say, c'est compliqué in French. But compliqué in French evidently has a connotation of it's kind of kinky. It's a little, perverse in some way. which is not what you wanted to say. So when they translated it to make the movie, put it out in France, they changed it to "It's not so simple," which is something they actually do say in France that gets the meaning across better. So this book I'm reading is about how strange translation is. But when you think about it, everything is a translation. Something happens, and you translate it in your brain into words, and you go, "A tiger's about to eat me," or whatever it happens to be. So if you find that complicated, I think you need to go and check with a doctor. I thought that's it. That's it for me. I'm done. Obviously, I'm rambling. Why don't I ramble along here? See ya. You never know. You never know.